Está escuchando Radio Montserrat. You're listening to Montserrat Radio. Está escuchando Radio Montserrat. You're listening to Montserrat Radio. Está escuchando Radio Montserrat. You're listening to Montserrat Radio.
Getting around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me. Shadow and me are one.
There is peace in Christ when we learn of Him. Feel the love He felt for us when He bore our sins. Listen to His words, let them come alive. If we know Him as He is, there is peace in Christ. He gives us hope when hope is gone. He gives us strength when we can't go on. He gives us shelter in the storms of life. When there's no peace on earth,
is peace in Christ when we walk with Him through the streets of Galilee to Jerusalem. Mend the broken hearts, dry the tear-filled eyes. When we live the way He lived, there is peace in Christ.
He gives us hope when hope is gone. He gives us strength when we can't go on. He gives us shelter in the storms of life. When there's no peace on earth, there is peace in Christ. Hope when hope is gone. He gives us strength when we can't go on. He gives us shelter in the storms of life. When there's no peace on earth, there is peace in Christ. When there's no peace on earth, there is peace in Christ.
Está escuchando Radio Montserrat. You're listening to Montserrat Radio.
So let me you guys present you. This is one of my jets. She's all the way from down under Australia, and her name is Nancy Evans. That's her name. And as I was basically on my chat in Skype, I found her, and she started talking to me about her product that she sells. As you know, I don't do plugins in my show. I don't sell any products in my show, but this time I'm going to make an exception because God told me give her a plug-in, just like that. So I'm going to listen to what He says, and I'm going to follow what He says. So there's got to be something, some kind of reason why God spoke to me and asked me to interview her. So let me introduce you to Nancy Evans from Australia. How you doing, Nancy?
Hi, Brother Benny. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. And it's an honor for me to be on your show.
Thank you. So tell us, you were telling me, you were showing me these products that look like original made. Do you manufacture these products, or who actually manufactures this product? You are just a retailer, or what is it?
Well, it started from my homeland. When I was 7 years old, my grandmother taught me how to remember, how to look after the skin, not to wear chemicals, and also how to look after her health because she was of prone diabetes. And that's how I started back in the island of Mauritius. We migrated to Australia, and I've been living 50 years in Australia this year, and we've been doing this manufacturing and making product to prevent any sort of chemicals going through the skin and through the body for 25 years.
My goodness, I was looking at those pictures. Are those pictures from you? Is that you, the one who had the shingles?
My original me, that's me. I started 25 years ago, yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Because I was just telling you that the shingles, when I had the shingles, it actually affected me, my left rib and my back, and it's still very bagging. It's been already 2 years since I had shingles, and now what I got is the syndrome. This constant itchy, but it went away because I'm taking something else. But anyway, when I noticed about women when you guys get shingles, it affects the neck. But I saw that you even have open wounds on your neck, right?
Yes, that's correct, and it took me by surprise last September 2016. So within 2 months, I did not stop work because I knew God was going to help me to overcome that, so I can help other people how to overcome the shingles and the scar, the pain, and the nerve ending.
And you were putting these medicines. Is that something like a kind of a cream that you put up on your skin?
Well, when we do shingles, we make an astringent. We couldn't put any oil on, and then we treat it with oxygen drops and oxygen powder, and constant. And within about a couple of hours, the wound start to dry up and start to fall off. We want to kill the bacteria. And also having it around the neck, it was about a few holes in my neck, and I could not turn for 6 weeks or 7 weeks to sleep on my left-hand side at all.
Wow, this is incredible. I'm going to leave a link for all those people who are listening to my show on YouTube. And I'm also going to put a link on my Facebook page of Nancy Evans, and her website. You can take a look at her pictures. Amazing. It's incredible. So what else do you guys can treat with your medications and your products? Those are natural, 100% natural products, right?
We were the first organic skincare made in 1993, 25 years ago, because my son has had eczema, severe allergic is an autoimmune disorder, and that's why I was praying and asked God to find a skincare and something to help my son. I couldn't find none, and he said, you have to make it. So I just trusted God and studied to make an organic, non-chemical, no petrochemical skincare, and for itchy skin, eczema, and also psoriasis. Now I found that my son used to shed the skin every 4 hours. Now he sheds the skin every like a normal human being, that which is every 30 days. So we've learned to slow down the aging process of the skin. And now I find it's really good for beauty, and also it restores your youth, so to stay younger. Yeah. And secondly, it's all to do with the environment you live in and everything, and the water we drink and what we put on the skin.
Yeah, it's amazing the things that you guys have on your products. What kind of issues you help people with? You help people with diabetes too, you said?
Yeah, diabetes, people who had breast cancer, post-cancer, or after cancer, if they had chemotherapy, people who would like to get to look years younger. I invented the Gumby brood. It is a native plant from Australia, wild olive tree. Where Jesus Christ sat was under the olive tree. So, and I've made a probiotic which nobody knows, and I find that it is so good in our modern way of chemical living that will get rid of the chemicals that is in the system and radiation, this sort of things. Yeah.
Wow, now that's nice. I was just taking a look at those products in your website. Let me just take a look more in those products in your website. What's the name of your company? It's called Organic Rosehip Skincare, right?
Yes, correct. OrganicRosehipSkincare.com, yeah.
Okay.
And it speaks about how I started in one of the magazines, did a write-up on me a long time ago. We helped people who had eczema. 2,000 people had itchy skin and babies. Yeah.
Wow.
Montserrat Radio is proud to present Divine Intel RV with Benny, following God's promises for humanity. And now your host, Benny Wilson.
Oh, sorry for that. I went none. Sorry for that. Welcome to the Divine Intel. This is your host, your brother, and your friend, Mr. B. What you just heard was a little interview that I just had with our sister, Nancy Evans from Australia. It's not the whole interview. It's not the whole conversation we had over Skype. That was done last night, and the reason why I did it because, you know, they're basically a day after us, right? So there's also a testimonial, and you guys must listen to her testimonial and how greatly God is working in the world. Now, let me just assure you that today is a bilingual show, okay? Because my guest is from Argentina, and so I'm going to translate from Spanish to English, so you'll know more about my guest of honor, Elias Argüello. That's his name. And that's the main guy, that's the brother that when he sings, the angels follow. Okay? And you saw it on the video. There's a lot of controversy. I had a lot of people coming to me saying, you know, that's a special effect from the studio and all that. And as you know, if you don't have no faith, you know, there's really nothing I can prove or you can actually be totally convinced. But for those like myself who has a lot of faith in our Lord, we know these things happen all the time. Okay? So, I was gonna do the news right now, but instead, I'm just gonna call my guest because right now it's pretty late in Argentina. And after I talk to him, I will go through the news and what's going on. And I also want to make an announcement today. I'm going to talk for the first time ever since a long time. I'm going to talk about rates. Okay? Yes, I'm going to talk about rates. But not the way that gurus do all the time. I'm going to talk about something that you must be very prepared. Okay? You got to be prepared, guys. All right? So, let me call my guest. Let me call Elias. Let's see if I can get a connection. Oh, sorry, not this one. Let's see, where is Elias? Oh, here it is. All right. Let's see if he can answer. Aló.
Buenas.
¿Cómo estás, hermano?
¿Cómo andas? ¿Bien? ¿Todo bien?
Bien, bien, bien. Gracias por estar aquí en mi show conmigo.
No, por favor, un privilegio.
Ok, voy a traducirte, como te había dicho, te voy a traducir en inglés. Hay mucha gente que quiere saber de tu ministerio, quiere saber cómo empezó todo esto. Quiero decirte antes que empecemos nuestra entrevista, me cambiaste la vida. Me la cambiaste otra vez. Porque en mi vida yo nunca pensé que iba a haber algo así. ¿Ok? Nunca. Así que por eso que te busqué. Uno de mis de audiencia me mandó tu video. Oye, que he estado yo en la oscuridad, porque ese video ya tiene desde el 2009, ¿no?
Sí, tiene sus años ya.
Okay. So what I just told my friend that the video is basically old, is 2009, and I just didn't know anything about it. So we're gonna continue now with the interview. Te voy a preguntar primero en inglés y después te voy a preguntar pues en español. So,
okay.
All right. How everything started. Well, tell us first of all about yourself. Well, how long you've been in the truth, and from there, you know, how everything started. Primero quiero que me digas, por favor, quién eres, cuánto tiempo tienes en la verdad y cómo empezó todo esto.
Y mira, comenzó todo. Yo desde chiquito, siempre desde niño,
I was just...
Siempre tuve interés.
Okay, me das tiempo porque tengo que
cosas de
traducir.
Dios.
Ajá, me das tiempo porque tengo que traducir, okay? Ever since
Bien.
I was a child, I was always interested in God. Go ahead. Ven, dile.
Mis padres son pastores de una iglesia
My
y siempre me inculcaron.
my parents are pastors from a church and they always taught me about God. Dile.
Y siempre me interesó poder conocer a un Dios más real,
I
más
always
allá de palabras.
was interested to know about the real God other than just words. Okay?
Entonces, como a los 17 años,
About when I was 17, go ahead.
empecé en una búsqueda mucho más profunda.
I went through and do a more deep research. Okay?
Y cada día me encerraba en mi habitación a adorar y a buscar del Señor.
And every single day I would just hide myself in my own room and look for God.
Y en una de esas veces, con mi novia, en ese entonces,
And one of those days with my girlfriend back then,
empezamos a tener experiencias sobrenaturales.
we were start experiencing supernatural events. ¿Cómo qué?
En el
Like
principio comenzaron a aparecer piedras preciosas.
Oh, por favor, responde, repíteme eso. I was a shock, okay, guys. All right.
En el principio comenzaron a ver piedras preciosas en la habitación,
Piedras preciosas como qué?
como diamantes, zafiros,
En la
topacio.
sólidas que tú tocabas y agarrabas.
Sí,
Okay,
sí,
let me
sí, las tengo.
Okay, déjame hablar de esto. All right, he just told me that I was just shocked. I was not expecting this. At the beginning, they found his girlfriend and himself on his room. They found precious stones like diamonds and gold, right? Como oro, también. ¿Oro? ¿Oro?
Sí, también, pero menos cantidad de eso.
Oh, but in little quantities. My God, are you serious? ¿De verdad? ¿Cómo?
Sí, totalmente.
Okay. Y tú tienes ¿me podrías mandar fotos de esas piedras? Could you send me some pictures of those stones?
Sí, te puedo enviar, sí.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for those pictures. So go ahead, dime más.
Después empezó a llover perfume dentro de la habitación.
Then all of a sudden we start smelling perfumes. A mí me pasó eso cuando empecé en la palabra. Empecé a oler en mi casa rosas. When I started listening to God, I started smelling roses in my home. Go ahead, dime.
Y todo eso era todos los días.
And that was happening every single day. Wow. Okay.
Hasta que en el 2009,
Until back in 2009, in March 2009,
empezamos a escuchar voces que cantaban junto conmigo.
then back then to March 2009, we started listening to voices along with us as he was singing.
Ujú. La primera reacción nuestra fue de mucho temor y huimos de la habitación.
Our first reaction, we were scared, so they ran out of the room. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's beautiful. You know, amen. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Well, hold on. Oh my God, I'm crying right now. Okay, hold on. Oh my God. This is something else. Okay. Dile, sigue, por favor.
Y después digo, no, esto tiene que ser de Dios, yo tengo que volver a esa habitación.
Oh, and then he asked himself, wait a minute, this must be from God. I need to go back to my room. Go ahead.
Entonces volví y seguimos cantando y volvieron a escucharse las voces.
Then we start singing and we continue listening to those voices.
Estuvimos, recuerdo que unas 2, 3, 4 horas y era todos los días vivir la misma experiencia.
It was about 3-4 hours every single day, and we're living that experience every single time.
hasta que en un momento dijimos, ¿qué vamos a hacer con esto? ¿Podemos mostrarlo al mundo, no mostrarlo?
Oh, then he asked himself, what are we going to do with this? Can we show this to the world or what?
Y ahí fue cuando empezamos a escuchar la voz de Dios.
Then we start listening to the voice of God. ¿Cómo la voz de Dios o de ángeles? Or you mean God or angels?
De Dios, directamente, la voz audible.
Y tú, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. He said that, he just told me that he listened to the voice of our mighty Lord and Father, okay? So, my question is this. Did you record the voice of our Lord? ¿Grabaste la voz de nuestro Señor, Padre Eterno?
Solamente una vez.
He recorded one time. Did you still have it?
Sí.
¿Todavía lo tienes?
Sí, sí lo tengo, pero no lo expusimos al mundo porque Dios no nos permitió su voz.
Oh my God. He said that he recorded, but God did not give him permission for everybody to listen to his voice. Yes. Everybody needs to get approached to him rather than having somebody else do it for him. Yes. Estoy perfectamente de acuerdo de que nuestro Padre no quiera que se le escuche la voz a menos que se le acerquen a él. Bendito sea el Padre Eterno. Bendito. So, all right.
Y ahí fue cuando Dios nos dijo audiblemente que teníamos que grabar el 25 de diciembre del 2009.
So God told us that we needed to record December 25th of 2009, de 2009, ¿no?
Uh-huh. 2009.
That was Christmas. Esa es la Navidad.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí.
All right. So incredible that he asked you on Christmas. Well, when we celebrate Christmas, es muy increíble que Dios te haya pedido en una fecha donde se celebra la Navidad, pero realmente nadie sabe cuándo nació Cristo, ¿no? Pero bonito es, it's incredible that he asked him, and when we celebrate Christmas, of course, we don't know when he was born, but again, it's incredible what the God told him to do. So, okay, después de eso, ¿qué pasó?
Y recuerdo que fuimos a un estudio de grabación.
And I remember that we went to the recording studio.
Y le dijimos a la persona del estudio, mira, va a haber muchos sonidos que no son de este mundo.
Hey, we warned, oh, Jesus, oh my God. So we warned the engineer, the recording engineer, we warned him. Listen, I gotta tell you something. You're gonna be listening to voices that are out of this world. Oh my Lord. Okay, sigue.
Y él sorprendido, medio con incredulidad, me dijo, bueno, veamos a ver qué es lo que dices.
So he was like, okay, maybe, he's messing around with me. Okay, go ahead, let's see if it actually happened. So he was not convinced. Él no estaba convencido, ¿eh? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Y recuerdo que, bueno, empecé a cantar y más o menos en media hora empezaron a sonar todos los sonidos y voces.
Yeah, so I remember that he started singing. All of a sudden, right in half an hour, I listened to all these voices. Now, my perception, I've been listening to your video, watching your video, and one thing that I noticed that the minute that these voices are coming out, you welcome them and say, I was waiting for you. Cuando yo te estaba viendo en el video, una de las cosas que me di cuenta es que tú estabas cantando, y cuando los oíste a ellos, le dijiste, los estaba esperando, ¿verdad? Y le dijiste, toquen más fuerte, ¿no es verdad que sí?
Sí, así es.
¿Qué es la emoción que tú... ¿Qué es esa emoción de escuchar algo tan divino? ¿Cuál es tu experiencia personal? ¿Cómo tú podrías describirlo? How is your emotions to experience something so divine? In your own words, can you please describe them?
Ujú. Es algo sumamente hermoso
It's something that's sublimely
que-
beautiful,
que te atrae mucho más,
that you are being attracted more and more,
te despierta mucha hambre de Dios.
and it wake you up your hunger for God. Okay.
Pero Dios nos enseñaba algo muy interesante sobre esto.
But God was teaching us something very interesting about this.
Que a Él le agrada que estas cosas, estas experiencias que vivamos.
That he likes for us to live these experiences.
Pero que le agrada algo aún más en nosotros.
But he loves to see something better in us.
Que nosotros podamos amar lo que Él ama.
That we are able to love what he loves.
Porque Satanás mismo puede hacer muchas cosas similares.
Because we know that Satan can actually do the same things as God does. You know, he actually can copy that.
Así que eso fue lo que nos marcó y nos dejó después de esta experiencia.
And then after that actually, you know, it leave a mark on all of us after this experience. So, ¿todavía lo puedes escuchar, Los Ángeles? Can you still listen to the angels to this day?
Sí, todavía tenemos diferentes tipos de experiencias.
Sí, todavía I'm sorry. Yes, we still have this kind of experiences. My God, I thought I was going to be prepared for this interview. But I'm not. Yo pensé que iba a estar preparado para esta entrevista, pero no. Ok, voy a tratar de controlarme porque esto es demasiado impactante. I'm going to try to control myself because this is really make a big impact in my life. So we're going to relax a little bit. And I got to ask you something, okay? You're very young guy. How old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes?
28 ahora.
He's 28 years old. And how many kids you have? ¿Cuántos hijos tienes?
Tres niños.
3 kids. And a baby girl, 2 boys, o ¿tú tienes una niña?
Dos nenas y un varón.
2 nenas y un varón. 2 girls and 1 boy. God bless you and your family.
Así
Dios
es.
te bendiga a ti y a tu familia. Ok. ¿Cómo ha sido recibido esta grabación en Argentina? How has Argentina received this recording?
Realmente no ha salido en las noticias en los lugares más importantes de Argentina.
It hasn't come out in the most important. It has not come out in the most important places in Argentina.
Pero sí en el ámbito cristiano.
But it has come out in the Christian environment. Siempre te vas a encontrar con gente que tal vez te puede decir, no, esos son efectos especiales del estudio, ¿verdad? You're always going to find people saying, no, you know, those are special effects in the studio.
Uh-huh. Sí. Mucha gente me dice eso.
Yeah, a lot of people telling me that's exactly the same thing, you know, there's special effects. So, a lot of people have come up to me and tell me, Benny, I want to get the solid CD of him. Mucha gente me ha preguntado, ¿dónde puedo comprar el CD de él? O sea, el CD, no el que puedes bajar.
Ajá. No, solamente lo tengo en plataforma virtual, solamente por internet.
Okay, I only have my recording in download version. So you don't have he doesn't have the CD, the physical CD. Okay, now one of the things that I want to ask you is, do you also God, does he also give you a prophetic words? ¿Dios te da también palabras proféticas?
Realmente no tenemos nada para decir solamente ahora proféticamente.
We don't get nothing prophetic about it right now.
Lo que estamos haciendo ahora es abrir un lugar para adorar al Señor.
What we are trying to do right now is to open a place where we can praise our Lord.
Donde gente que tenga hambre de Dios, sin importar la denominación, pueda juntarse con nosotros y adorar juntos al Señor.
So where we can actually gather people that are hungry for God can just get together with us and praise our Lord. Beautiful, muy bonito. ¿Tú tienes un enlace donde podemos contribuir económicamente para tu ministerio, hermano? Do you have a link where we can contribute, economically to your minister?
La verdad que no nunca pensé en eso y no tengo ningún enlace.
Can you imagine, guys? He doesn't have a place where we can contribute economically. That show you how the Spirit of God, of humbleness, that show you that. Le estoy diciendo a la gente cómo es el espíritu de la humildad de una persona como tú. Si tú necesitas ayuda de eso, yo te puedo ayudar, ¿ok? Para que tú tengas ¿me entiendes? Yo te puedo ayudar más tarde.
Muchas gracias.
I just offer my service. If he doesn't know how to get that, I willing myself to help him, so all of us can go and donate to his ministry, because that's a blessing. Es una bendición lo que tú estás haciendo ahorita y el mensaje que estás haciendo ahorita. Fíjate que Dios ha trabajado milagrosamente en mi show, de tal manera de que estas cosas sobrenaturales se acercan a mí, y ahora que tengo básicamente una audiencia de más de 1 millón de personas, me está saliendo esto, y yo quiero agradecerte con todo mi corazón que hayas aceptado mi entrevista. I just told him that since I started this divine show, way before that, I started having a lot of supernatural experiences to myself, that I'm able to meet people like him, and I just told him that, one more time, that I thank him from the bottom of my heart for being in a show. Ahora, te voy a pedir un favor. No sé si vas a querer hacerlo, pero te lo voy a pedir. Mira, si hay algo de hambre, te voy a decir lo que me pasa a mí. Yo puedo estar escuchando la música cristiana, y si no me doy cuenta, me he pasado 6, 8 horas escuchando la música cristiana, y me elevo de tal manera que no me canso, y quiero comer y comer y comer y comer y comer, y es algo que no entiendo. I just told him that whenever I listen to Christian music, I can speak 6 and 8 hours, and all I want is to eat, but the Word of God. I wanted to eat the Word of God. ¿Podrías cantar una canción para nosotros, hermano?
Claro, sí.
Okay, I just asked him to sing a song for us. So brace yourself, my brothers and my friends. As he sings, I need you to start praying. Okay? Yes, I need you to start praying, especially now that we are about to see our blessing coming out. I want you to please hold your hands, everybody. If you have your sister, your girlfriend, anybody, I want you to please hold your hands and start praying as you listen to my brother Elias Argüello. Acabo de pedirle a todo el mundo en inglés que por favor, ahora que estamos por recibir nuestra bendición, que se agarren de las manos. A todos mis hermanos de Puerto Rico, agárrense de las manos. Quiero que se paren. Quiero que escuchen a mi hermano mientras él está cantando, y vamos a orar en el nombre de nuestro Señor. Ok, es todo tuyo, hermano.
Señor Jesús, gracias por este momento. Yo sé que no hay distancia para ti donde estemos, Señor, porque tu amor llega aún más allá de lo que no podemos ver. Te buscamos a ti, Señor, porque tú eres todo para nosotros. Tú eres nuestro pan, nuestra vida, nuestro respirar. Eres mi placer, Eres mi amor, Jesús. Eres mi respirar y mi único pensar, Jesús. Como niño quiero amarte, como tu hijo quiero abrazarte. En mi boca hay un canto de pasión, hay un canto de amor. En mi boca hay un canto de pasión, hay un canto de amor. Y es que quiero amarte más, quiero amarte más, quiero buscarte más que ayer. Yo quiero buscarte más, quiero amarte más, quiero amarte más, quiero buscarte más que ayer. Yo quiero buscarte más, como un niño quiero amarte, como tu hijo quiero abrazarte. Yo quiero amarte más, quiero amarte más, quiero buscarte más que ayer. Yo quiero buscarte más, yo quiero adorarte más, yo quiero postrarme más, yo quiero buscarte más que ayer. Yo quiero buscarte más. Como un niño quiero amarte, como tu hijo quiero abrazarte. Eres mi placer, eres todo mi amor, Jesús. Eres mi respirar y mi único pensar, Jesús. Jesús.
Amén, amén. Dios te bendiga, hermano.
Amén,
God
Señor.
bless you. It is beautiful.
Gracias, amigo.
No, thank you for bringing us this blessing. I was just holding my hand with my mom. Estaba yo agarrado en la mano con mi madre. Ella tiene 92 años de edad. She's 92 years old. And for a moment, I saw myself hugging God, you know. Por un momento pensé de que estaba abrazando a Dios. It's beautiful. This is tremendous.
Sí,
Quisiera que no sé si estás trabajando en otro set de álbum para un futuro cercano. I don't know if you're working on another album in a near future. ¿Estás trabajando?
Estoy ahorrando porque quiero hacer algo también profesional y bueno, estoy juntando dinero hasta que
Okay.
Hasta que pueda llegar al objetivo y poder hacerlo, ¿sí?
Okay, yeah, he's saving money. He's saving money so he can continue recording. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help my brother, and I'm gonna promote him all over the internet so people can pitch in and donate for his ministry. All right, so he's saving money so he can, deliver the message of God through the supernatural message of the living God. Él está tratando de ahorrar dinero. Voy a ayudarle a él para que pueda él recibir donaciones de alguna manera o de otra, para que así pueda él llevar su ministro basado en el poder sobrenatural del Dios vivo.
Muchas gracias, hermano.
No, gracias a ti, mi hermano. Tú me cambiaste la vida. Tú me la cambiaste, ¿ok? Quiero que sepas eso. Ese es algo que está más allá de mi es una bendición. Y también te quiero decir algo. Mira, esta es una comunidad. Mi show está enfocado en una promesa profética. I'm gonna explain my brother what my show is all about, because he doesn't know anything about the dinars and the dons and the Zimbabwe. He doesn't know anything. So let me just please just hold on. Let me explain him what is all about my show. En la palabra profética, han habido unos profetas muy famosos. Uno de ellos ya está con el Señor. Su nombre era King Clement. Él profetizó un evento que mucha gente se iba a tener mucho dinero, porque lo que estamos hablando aquí en mi show es de un evento que se llama, que es la transferencia de riquezas, desde los más ricos a los más pobres. La transferencia le quita el poder a los más corruptos y se lo da al pueblo del Dios, al pueblo del Señor. Entonces, dentro de ese gran evento, que es un evento de transferencias plural, vienen las criptomonedas. Tú sabes que hay mucha gente que se ha beneficiado comerciando con las criptomonedas. También existen oportunidades de trabajo, proyectos humanitarios, y también está este evento que nosotros estamos hablando en mi show, que se llama, que es la revaluación de la moneda de Irak. Se llama dinar, ¿ok? Se va a revaluar, y todas las personas que tengan esa moneda tienen potencial de volverse ricos de la noche en la mañana. Claro, esto viene junto con palabras proféticas de profetizas como una señora que se llama Louise Sharp y otros profetas, que decir que básicamente esta bendición va a caer en el mundo entero para prepararnos para los últimos días antes que nuestro Señor regrese, ¿ok? Porque las cosas se van a volver caóticas, va a haber mucha hambre, va a haber mucha necesidad, porque el sistema financiero va a colapsar. Cuando pase eso, se va a poner terriblemente feo. Entonces Dios nos quiere preparar para que una vez nosotros recibamos esta bendición y hagamos el intercambio de divisas, de el dinar al dólar, o en tu lugar sería el peso argentino, ¿no?
Peso argentino, sí.
Sí. Entonces las personas que tengan esta moneda se van a volver ricas. Pero también Dios quiere que compremos oro y plata, porque eso es lo que va a durar más. Eso es lo que te va a ayudar a tu familia y a preparar a todo el mundo para los peores tiempos, ¿ok? Entonces yo te voy a hacer una contribución. Te voy a regalar 100,000 dinares, ¿ok? Te lo voy a mandar. Te lo voy a mandar. Te lo voy a mandar por correo, ¿verdad? Certificado, y también te lo voy a mandar con un recibo, porque va a necesitar ese recibo para bendecirte. Y ¿cómo se llama? Y tal vez, yo creo que te voy a mandar más también, ¿ok?
Muy bien, muchas gracias.
Ok,
Gracias.
entonces para que estés preparado para este evento, porque ya va a pasar y así, mientras tú, cuando este evento pase, pues yo te digo a ti para que vayas al banco a cambiarlos, ¿ok?
Muy bien, gracias.
I just tell them everything. I tell I'm going to donate you 100,000 dinars, and I'm probably going to send him more. And I'm going to let him know when is the green light so he can go and exchange. Ok, hermano, has sido tú una gran bendición para mi show. Me gustaría que regresaras otra vez y dedicarte a tu show para que vuelvas a cantar con tu bella voz, porque tienes una voz muy bella. Y a expresar tu amor a nuestro Señor para que todos nos unamos a adorar a nuestro Padre.
Muy bien, dale.
Okay.
Con gusto, cuando tú me digas.
Así lo haré. Yo me comunico contigo. I just ask him again to come back again so we can praise our Lord and love him so much. And it has been a blessing. Muchas gracias, hermano. Yo te agradezco en el alma. Te agradezco en el alma lo que hayas aceptado mi entrevista y yo me voy a comunicar contigo muy pronto, ¿ok? Es más, déjame tal vez, yo creo, ¿qué horas son ahí en Argentina?
¿Qué hora es ahora?
Ahorita, ¿qué
Acá
hora?
son las 3:55.
Oh, okay.
tarde.
Okay, that's 3:55 p.m. in Argentina, so I asked him that because I'm going to call him back later on. No sé si tú vas a estar disponible, no sé, en una hora, dos.
Yo a las 4:30 tengo otra reunión.
Oh, tú tienes otra reunión a las 4:30. Entonces,
Sí.
si quieres, yo me comunico contigo con chat en Skype.
Bien.
Y te mando porque voy a necesitar tu dirección, que me mandes tu dirección y yo te mando el dinerito, ¿ok?
Bien, dale, muchas
gracias, hermano. Dios te bendiga. También allá en Argentina tengo una gran amiga mía que la saludo desde acá. Es una gran profetisa. Y a ella mis besos también. Si no te he hablado, corazón, perdóname, yo te voy a llamar, te voy a mandar un mensaje muy pronto. Y a ti, a toda Argentina, yo lo amo, tú sabes. Ok, muchas gracias, hermano. Gracias.
Muy bien, Ben.
Thank
Un
you so
abrazo,
much.
abrazo a todos los que
Igualmente.
están escuchando.
Gracias. Oh, he's sending a huggings. So say something, guys. Say God bless you, Elias, and we're gonna see him again, okay? Muchas gracias, hermano.
Gracias, hasta luego.
Bye bye. So that was it. That was our brother in Christ, Elias, bringing us a blessing, having us a divine intel, and it was beautiful. You know, it was beautiful. Do not be disappointed. Do not be disappointed if you did not hear the angels, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. God is very picky, okay? And he's picky. He is. I mean, you know, he's very selective. He will show up when everybody stop caring more about when the RB will happen than him. As he was singing, I felt in my heart that God regret that many of you care more about the RB than him. And I'm not lying about this. I'm not lying about this. I'm not making this up. I felt in my heart that many that are listening to me in YouTube and also in Spreaker were expecting to see a date, a rate, and the possibility to go on exchange. Let me remind you something. You either look for the kingdom of God first. And when you look at the kingdom of God first, you look in the kingdom of God without no interest. You just give out yourself. You just surrender yourself. And when you do that, I'm going to tell you one more time. when you surrender yourself to our Lord, anything that happens to you, I don't care if you get healed or money coming up to you, is just an add-on to the main blessing, which is having God in your heart. Okay? It doesn't matter how much money you can get. It doesn't matter how much gold you can have in your hands or silver in your hands. If you don't have the main treasure, if you do not have the main treasure in your heart, in your spirit, which is the Word of God, which is God Himself, you got nothing. You got nothing. Okay? And you need to learn that. You need to actually get convinced about that fact. As I'm growing in the Word of God, as I learning more about Him, things are coming out more clear, and I'm more aware of that. I have a bigger responsibility when the blessing comes in my hands. And the bigger responsibility, and this is me, is not to fall for vanity. Let me repeat that again. The bigger responsibility is not to fall for vanity. Is not to fall for the enemy. You see, I have talked to a lot of people. And through the years that I have talked to, I had one thing in particular. That's men and women. Some of you are thinking about buying the biggest, beautiful home. Some of you are thinking about the most sophisticated and luxury cars. Some of you have something else in your mind. It's fine that you want to get your toys. It's fine that you looking for something better for yourself. I'm not here to criticize you that. But my main point is this. You see, if we are going to talk about maintaining fortune in our lives and buy gold and silver, we need to be very careful about spending money. I have said it many times, 80% of all of you, or 90%, 98% all of you, will go broke in less than 3 years. And the reason is because many of you have not changed your bad habit of spending and spending and spending. Okay? And buying a luxury car, whether you can afford it or not, that is not the main point. The main point is to be ready for what's coming right now. Is the big collapse. The big collapse is going to be so huge and so tremendous that we will see worldwide hunger in a way that you have never seen it before. Because it's judgment time, guys. So you need to use your brain first before your vanity. If you can buy, I don't know, a Bentley, those $1 million, $2 million cars. What are you doing for? I mean, what is your purpose by buying such an expensive car? Vanity. To know that other people who cannot afford to have your own car can envy you. That's vanity. So if you think of yourself of a Christian, and I'm going to be very specific about this, and I know you're going to hate me for this, but somebody got to tell you the truth. There's pastors out there, especially two that are listening to my show. They have $1 million cars. You know who I'm talking to. And I'm telling you this, my brother, not because I hate you, but because you need to know the truth. God do not appreciate that you're making money out of him. God does not appreciate anybody who basically using their own vanity. There's a very thin line between living in righteousness and being greedy and living in vanity. If you are you gotta be really, really, really taking care of that. Be careful. If you can afford to buy yourself a luxury $1 million car, for what? You need to have a transportation to take you to, A to B, right? Listen, I can be totally fine by buying myself a Honda, or a Hyundai. Anything that can be new and good, I'll be totally happy. Rather than buying something that, although I can afford to buy it, it really, for what point I want to buy it? For what point? Admiration from others? What does admiration from others are going to take me to heaven? What part of the admiration from others I'm going to get out of it? What am I going to get out of it? Women? What I have been getting out of women all the time? Absolutely nothing. Just fornication. We need to learn how this world works in our minds and our spirits. And we must constantly be careful. So be careful, guys. Be careful, because this could be your biggest blessing. But this also can be your biggest curse. What you are about to experience after your blessing falls in your hands, if you're not prepared spiritually, you're going to lose it all, and you're going to end up in a very bad way. Okay? So you've been warned already. And I'm going to continuously warn you more and more. Because your whole reality is about to change. Now, I could spend the next, 20 minutes to 30 minutes letting you know about the big changes that are coming out in Iraq, in Zimbabwe. We all have heard from many videos on YouTube, and we have seen it, and we also have heard it from gurus, gurus, right? And as we are being addicted for that information, we've been addicted for the same constant lies and the same constant roller coasters about when this blessing is about to happen. And I'm constantly saying, and I am the only one saying it. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. That we must focus in God first. We need to see Him first. And as we see Him first, we will know when the RB will happen. So since this show is following the prophetic word of prophets, I will once again go ahead and put the pieces together so you will know how everything's going to come out. But I got to talk to you about rates. So be ready. I'm going to talk to you about rates. Okay? All right. First of all, I was talking to one of my traders, and we agree we agree that, as I've been telling you, everybody, I've been telling you this, okay? Let me remind you what I've been telling you. When DRB happened, every single guru up there, I don't care who it is, every single guru up there, everybody's going to be shocked. You are going to be shocked, and so do I. But every single guru up there will be looked at a clown and a liar. I said it many times. Every single guru up there are going to be looked as a clown and a liar because the enemy lies, lies, lies. Okay? That's a spirit. That's the spirit of lies. The enemy has controlled your soul, has controlled your brain, has controlled you in every single way, thinking about, my God, the dinar will be $5, $4, $7. I don't care what they say. The economy does not work that way. The economy does not work that way. When a country like Iraq, which by the way is filthy rich, come out of the darkness after 25 years, there is a process for valuating themselves in the international markets, regardless of how filthy they are, how filthy rich they are. Now, I've been saying it all the time. When you become a trader, a professional trader, you're going to learn the chart. The chart is the graphic and the data that actually reflects the trend, the tendency of anything that has value in the international market. Okay? We are talking about the chart. So, for those people who are traders, in my team, I got several traders. They all have concluded, all of them have concluded, that the chances of the dinar coming out at the most probably be $2. Yes, at the most probably be $2. So, can we see $1 to 1? Yes, we can see $1 to 1. But let me give you this is my humble opinion. I'm not a trader. I'm not a financial counselor. Nothing of that. I'm just an ex-banker. And I gotta be honest with you guys. Okay? I've been telling you, I've been warning you. And like I said, when we see this revaluation come out, it's not going to be just like what you think you are going to be, waiting for. Is it going to be big enough for you to change your life? Yes. It's going to be big enough for you to actually have your own life change. Okay? But you see, for those who are greedy, for those who has a lot of greedy in all this luxurious lifestyles that they want to go for it, my information is not acceptable. I cannot wait for the people and my haters in YouTube cursing me out, calling me all kinds of names, and telling me that I'm a retard, and then telling me all these insults, because what I'm going to say is going to insult you. And I'm not meaning to insult you. It's just trying to tell you the logic. Okay? My traders are telling me that there's unlike, this is the word. My traders are telling me that very unlike that the dinar will come out $3 based on the data they handle. Okay? Based on the data they handle. So, at the most, they're probably going to reach out $2. Okay? Let me just tell you one more time. I don't follow the garbage and the hopium of all the gurus telling you that it will be $375, $479, something like that. I don't follow that. What the elite has told me. The elite has told me this, and I want you to understand this, okay? I want to be clear on this. The elite have confirmed to me that they are working. They're not saying it will be like that. They are working to bring up more than $3 and plus the dinar. And I even come out with a intel about 2 weeks ago that went viral when I said it, that they doubt that they'll be able to bring it up because of the instability of the markets. Have I been wrong? No. Does it make sense? Yes. It makes a lot of sense. So whether they can bring it up $3 plus or not, let me just make sure that you understand this. Anything that can come out something positive, anything that can come something positive of the introduction of the rate of the Iraqi dinar, consider yourself served. Consider yourself blessed. Now, am I saying that after that come out, let's assume it come out $1 or $2? Let's just assume. I hate to do that because I hate to speculate. I really hate to speculate, okay? Let's assume that it come out at $2. There is no such a thing as sucker rate. Another gurus, a special one, you know who it is calling a sucker rate. They call it a sucker rate because according to their views or their so-called intel, it's got to be more than $3 and plus. Who says that? God says that? Their so-called deep sources says that? How many times have they been wrong? Can I count it? Thousands of times. There have been thousands of times that they've been wrong all the time. From exchange rate, from rates, everything that they've been waiting and exchange. I don't know. They even been coming out with the stupidity things like they're standing by. Yes, they've been doing it for many years. Oh, all the bankers are standing by. They just called the whole crew. Standing by. That's a lie. There is no bank that I know that will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for people to just sit there behind and do nothing. It's a lie, guys. It's a totally lie. So somebody gotta tell you the truth. I know the truth is very inconvenient. And somebody gotta tell you and slap out of it from the guru lies to reality. When the RB happens, it's gonna be so fast, you're not gonna even notice it. Watch what I'm telling you. When the RB happens, it's gonna be so fast, you won't even notice it. Okay? That's it. So whether they bring it up 1-to-1, and later on they probably bring it up to 3 plus, that is up to God. It is not up to them. They know they cannot handle the commerce and the instability of the markets right now. They cannot handle that. We already know that. It's a fact. Okay? It's a fact. So, what is my humble opinion about the rates? My humble opinion about the rates is this. I stronger believe. I can be completely wrong, guys. I can be completely wrong. One like I tell you, I don't know nothing about it. Okay, but I can be completely wrong. All right, so don't take my word. I remember the words of the prophet King Clement when he said this: nothing, 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 then suddenly something. That's what he said. Now, what is something? Something is not one-to-one. What is something? Something is not $3 or $4 or $5 the dinar. Something can be cents. Are you listening? I have asked this question many times. If it come out 40 cents the dinar, would you exchange? And I'm going to ask you again. Would you exchange if it come out 40 cents the dinar? And if you are going to exchange, let it be. All right? I'm just telling you one thing. I can assuredly tell you this. When the introductory rate come out, every single guru up there will be looked as a clown and as a liar. I can guarantee you this. Why I can guarantee it? Because of data. Data is telling us that it's not going to be what they're telling us. Okay? The data was able for me to come out and tell you it's coming down, and it went down. For data, my traders will tell me, Benny, the tendency to fall for the Dow Jones to reach 23,000 are basically real, and it can happen in 2 weeks. And we went and we saw that happening. So data, when somebody read the data, can probably predict that will be and actually going to happen. That is called tendency. Okay? So, based on the data, nothing is showing there will be 3+. Nothing. Okay? Just to let you know that. So, we need to be prepared for the best, and we need to be prepared for the worst. Now, what did the elite told me? Like I said, they told me that they want to work to bring up 3+ the dinar. They also told me that they will stop it by 479. Okay? That's what they told me. They're going to stop the whole process when they reach $4.79. But who is in control? Are they in control? We know that they cannot control anything. God is in control. Okay? Not them. So we only need to brace ourselves and just be humble and just say, my Lord, whatever you can give me is going to save me for getting evicted. My Lord, whatever you can give me is I'm going to be able to give food to my family. My Lord, whatever you can give me so I can move out of this place that I really hate, I welcome it. Let's be humble. We got no right other than asking for mercy. Because as a human being, we have done nothing for what He loves. You just heard my brother in Argentina. He will wish you to love the things that He loves. That is your family. That is the environment. That is the sea. That is the animals. That is not fighting to each other. Stop the fighting. Stop the war. Stop the nuclears. heard, stop everything that is not on the eyes of my Lord. What do you think is all about that? Whatever God give us is just basically based on what He has seen in most of us in our lives. Okay? Are there many of you gonna be richer than me? Yes, I don't care. I really don't care. I just met 3 millionaires yesterday. I had a lunch with 3 millionaires. By the way, they're gonna come out in 2 weeks in Bloomberg TV. And this man is the CEO of Vista Technologies. And he's not ready yet to come out of my show because they're working on the new plan, the compensation plan. And many of you will be able to make a lot of money. Okay, that's the reason why I went to go and see him. There were 3 guys, man. 3 guys, millionaires. 1 guy, and every single one of those people, they all have dinars. All of them. There's 1 guy, he actually spent $100,000 in dinars. The CEO has more money than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's good to have a lot of money. They actually providing jobs, placements to a lot of people. That would be a blessing for a lot of people. As we know, jobs are very, very hard to get. You can bring a lot of blessings if you know how to handle your money, if you know how to do with it. But my point is, come to God first. Let God tell you what you can do with your money. And no, God will not tell you, go and buy yourself a Bentley. No, that is not the God that I know. Okay? Because if God would be that way, Jesus would not never come out that poor. God doesn't care about materialistic stuff, guys. He doesn't. God is pure love. And when you have pure love in your heart, you love anybody. You love if your spouse is ugly or fat. It doesn't matter. You love your enemies. Yes, you love your enemies. That's God. And I'm going to try to bring you one more time the news so I can put all the pieces together before I get too late. It's already 1 hour and 23 minutes. So let me just go through the little news that I can give you and show you one more time that what the gurus are telling you is not the real thing. Watch what I'm telling you. All right. So based on what God has told us through their prophets, we are working and we are looking into the break, right? Because the dinar prophecy says there will be a break in the system. So let me just tell you something that may be the break in the system. Please pay attention. This may be a break in the system. Okay? It comes out in the news right now. It came out in the news right now. So let me go ahead and read it. Para mis personas, los que me están escuchando en español, perdonen que no hable nada de español después que se fue mi hermano, pero voy a hacer otro show más tarde y les voy a indicar esta información en español. Así que por favor perdónenme, pero ustedes saben que este primer show es en inglés, ¿ok? I just apologize to my people. Because I spoke too much in English. All right, so let me go ahead and read the news. And the news says like this. Let me just say, oh, right here. I got it right here. Okay, here it is. This is coming from marketwatch.com. Please pay attention. All right, and I'm going to repeat this in Spanish. Voy a leer esta noticia, también te la voy a repetir en español, ¿ok? Por favor, no te vayas. All right, so this is the big news. It says like this. This is the title of the article. Don't break up Amazon, Facebook. Amazon and Facebook, says the IMF Lagarde. That's the secretary of the IMF. Is asking, do not break Amazon and Facebook. What that the prophecy says? There will be a break in the system. What I have been telling you? Who is the RB? Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the RB. Now take a look what that she said about Amazon and Facebook. For those who don't know what Donald Trump is doing to Amazon, is basically because he's been accusing Amazon of ripping off the taxpayers with their business, with their standard, with their model business. Okay? And as you know, Facebook is the biggest violator of privacy around the world. If you notice when you go into Facebook, before I read you that article, if you notice when you are already logging into Facebook, you will see, notifications. We care about your privacy so much, and they want you to click on that. Facebook, because I know about 4 people, they're executives from Facebook that listen to my show. They do listen to my show, believe it or not. Okay? I'm going to tell you something, guys. Too late. You hear that? Too late, guys. You're being hypocrite. If you think that just because now we find out that you follow us every single day and every single time, regardless of where we're going, whether we go to see out, we go out, or even go to the toilet. Yes. If you think that after we found out about this, you're trying to make the right thing now, you are totally wrong now. I really predict you are about to close. Watch what I'm telling you. Because this is nothing what's coming later on. Watch what I'm telling you. Watch what I'm telling you. They are worried right now because more stuff is going to come out against them. You have no idea. This is just a little layer of all the corruption that Facebook has done for many, many years. Just a little layer. You still haven't seen more than that. So when it come out, don't be surprised that when you come out and try to log into Facebook, Facebook is closed. Don't be surprised, I'm telling you. This is the reason why I said I got your emails. I got a lot of emails. I got over 5,000 emails right now. When you see that there is no Facebook, don't worry about it. I will be sending you blasting emails with your intel or even my show if I decide to stay, because I still have not decided to stay after April. And there's a reason why. Okay? So tomorrow I'm going to tell you more about it. Today, I'd rather not. Okay? So let me read the article. Let me read the article right now. And I'm going to tell you why am I saying this. Don't break up Amazon, Facebook, IMF Lagarde says. The increased competition for technology. Listen what she said. The increased competition of technology tightens, essential for health of the global economy, but breaking them doesn't seem like the right answer. So she is criticizing Donald Trump. Okay? Too much concentration, too much market power in the hands of too few. Are you listening? Too much concentration, too much market power in the hands of too few is not helpful in the medium or long term, Lagarde says. During a briefing with the reporters at the start of the spring meeting of the International Finance Organization, a reporter specifically asked her about Facebook. The share of Facebook is 58%. The Google share is 1.52%. And Amazon, it is 1.70%. More competition will foster productivity and innovation, the IMF chief says. But Lagarde says that she was uncertain to have facilitated the market disruptors. I'm not sure breaking some of these tech titans will actually be the right answer. It used to be the right answer, she said. It used to be. That's what she said. It used to be. Now she's doubt. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. She doubts. The problem requires new thinking, and this must happen quickly. What did you say? Hello? What did you say? The problem requires new thinking, and this must happen quickly. What did I just tell you about the RB? And it's going to be so fast, you're not going to even notice it. And why do I know this? Because a prophetic word says there will be a break in the system and then the dinar. See my information. How is different from the gurus. These are facts. This is no gimmicks. So, there's more to it on this article. Why Facebook gotta be part of the big break? For all of you who don't know nothing about economy, Facebook is one of the biggest, if it is not the even biggest, platform for business in the world. Okay? That's why they manipulate our data and they focus. So let's say that you're looking for, I don't know, you're looking for movies. All of a sudden you go inside your Facebook page and you see movies coming up in front of you. What a coincidence. There's no coincidence. They trust you. They actually keep track of you. I talk about aliens. Oh, what a coincidence. Now I got videos of corporations selling me videos about aliens. I talk about the financial system reset. What a coincidence. Now I see in that page, news about banking, stuff like that. There is no coincidence, guys. They keep track of each and every single people that goes inside Facebook. They keep track of whatever you eat. They keep track of you buying anything. They keep track of everything, the music, even your belief. They keep track of everything. And why they do that? Because they love to have control over you. That's why. That's why they do it. That's the big brother. That's the big brother right there. Okay? The one who sees everything. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, let me just talk about something that a lot of people, many of you have been listening. I just posted something that caught my attention. And it came out in the news, and it called the Zimbabwe, the sleeping giant. That's what it says. The sleeping giant, the Zimbabwe. And if you don't pay attention to those stuff, to the publications, then you're missing a lot of information. Why? We all know that Zimbabwe, like I've been telling you, we know that Zimbabwe is not a country that needs another superpower to do any favors to them. I told you, many of the gurus were telling, oh, the minister of China is coming, they're going to go gold. No, they don't need China. They don't. Zimbabwe is filthy rich. It's going to be one of the richest, maybe even the richest country in the world. Okay? So now they're talking about three things that caught my attention. They're talking about bringing the new currency. Okay? Having their own currency because they don't have a currency. And they're talking about all these billions and billions of dollars in agreement with Europe and the world. So now they're getting prepared to actually surprise us, right? So the big news is what it says in this boazimbabwe.com. Zimbabwe, a sleeping economic giant, about to surprise the world. We know that's a fact. So we need to wait for their new currency to come out. That's the main point. When that's going to happen? This is where your intel is going to come out. Okay? And this is your intel. After the RB, after Iraq come out with a new value, 2 weeks after that, I've been told it will be the Zimbabwe. And 1 week after that will be the Dong. And let me tell you about the Dong. The Dong will be the bomb. Are you listening? The Dong will be the bomb. It's gonna explode. Okay? So, I got more news to tell you. But I don't have the time. So, tomorrow I'm going to have another show. We're going to concentrate on intel. We're going to concentrate on the news. We're also going to need to be concentrated what's happening around the world. Because everything got to go wrong. Completely wrong. Okay? Before we see our blessing in our hands. I hope that this show has given you the blessing and inspire you in a bit. I'm going to have my brother Elias coming up again in another show. And I will let you know when that will be. For now, I want you to embrace again the words that came out from my brother Elias. God wants us to love the things that He loves. God wants us to love the things that our Lord loves. And that is, don't hate each other. Be good to one another. Don't kill the environment. Don't do the things that He created for us to live in harmony. Thank you so much for your attention. I'm looking for tomorrow to give you another show. We need to pray a lot, guys. We need to pray a lot. You have the prayer from a pastor, McGrady, that I posted on Facebook, and I posted also on YouTube, and I got a breaking news right now. Oh my goodness! This is something prophetic. Are you reading? Are you ready for this? This is something prophetic, guys. Okay. This is something prophetic. This is prophecy already. I was about to leave, and it come out now. Are you ready for this? Here it comes. Are you ready for the breaking news? United States tells Zimbabwe to drop the United States dollar and use his own currency. I'm going to repeat that again. United tells Zimbabwe to drop the United States dollar and use his own currency. What did the prophet Emmanuel Macandigua told us in his prophecy of the 3 eagles? One eagle was the fish eagle, represents South Africa. They told Zimbabwe, use our currency. And Zimbabwe says, no, that's the other eagle. What was the 3rd eagle? It represents the United States and says in the prophecy that the United States was going to take up the dollar out of Zimbabwe, leaving Zimbabwe with no currency. And after that, Zimbabwe will revalue their new currency. So now we got prophetic word coming through. And it says like this: Zimbabwe used to be breadbasket of Africa. Boy, I'm tired of that statement. Oh my goodness, and I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake. Well, what can I do? I made a big mistake. Hold on, guys. Sorry for this. This is old news. I thought it was brand new. But there you go. This is what fake news does all the time. So we still need to... Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got something here. We got something here. Hold on. This is no new... Wait a minute. This is new. This is new news. But why is it showing something else? Okay, this is the page is TechSim. But it says the poster was Thursday, December 21st, 2017. No, this is old news. Oh my goodness. Well, what can you say? What can you say? It's posted 2000. That's what it says, December 21st, 2017. So it's not new. Okay? But for some reason, this is what I've been telling you. You see what I'm talking about? Since I know I'm talking about Zimbabwe, I'm talking about dinars, and all of a sudden, because of this manipulation of data from Facebook, it's subscribing me automatically to these notifications for something that just pretend to Zimbabwe. I just told you, didn't I? There you go. So we still need to wait for the Zimbabwe to actually leave, for the United States to actually leave Zimbabwe with their dollars, so it can force Zimbabwe to come out with their new currency. That's it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna apologize for this. I'm gonna apologize for this news. But we need to have the official news that the United States are leaving Zimbabwe with the dollars, okay? This is not the official rate. The posting date is last year, December 21st, last year, okay? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope that I do a show tomorrow. I'll probably do a show in Spanish later on. I really don't know because I'm pretty much busy. For those people who are still waiting for my response for the classes, the crypto classes, please wait a little bit longer because I'm just recovering. Yesterday I was feeling very sick and I'm just recovering, okay? So please, please, please be patient. I still have your emails. I'm going to respond to your emails. For those who wants to know more about Simple Bless, I haven't, let me just take a look of, I haven't noticed anything about Simple Bless. Let me just log in right now to my account and I'll tell you, because I know that we went through one stage to another. Now we are in a different stage. So according to what I see right now, we are on, let me see, mattress position. We are right now on stage 1, stage 2 of the peace matrix. That will be stage 2. Okay. But we haven't made any money yet. We need to wait. Okay. I got an unpaid balance of $50. That's it. I'm sorry. So I got $50, but I'm not withdrawing it. Not yet. There's a reason why. Like I said, if you got $5, if you invested $5, and if you got $10, hey, withdraw the $10. You got $5 remaining. Okay. I put $100, so I'm not gonna withdraw $50. I'm gonna wait to get my $100 back. Got it? All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for your attention. And I'm looking forward to make another show tomorrow. Thank you. I love you too, Felix. I love you, everybody. And I see you tomorrow. Okay? And that's it. God bless you, everybody. For those people in YouTube, I will try to make another show live on YouTube. As you notice, I've been doing a lot of YouTube shows, because I'm preparing you to give you the green light. I am preparing all of you to give you a green light. My plans is to give you the green light to go to the bank like this. Okay? And that's it. So, whatever you guys think when DRB will be is totally wrong. It's going to be so fast that when it happens, you're not even going to notice that it hit you. I'm going to repeat one more time this, okay? When DRB happens, it's going to be so fast that you're not going to even notice that it hit you. Because God works in a beautiful and mysterious way. Give a chance to my Lord and praise Him. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless everybody.
Eres mi amor mayor, que me cautivó y me atrapó. Eres amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Ya no puedo decidir, estás muy dentro de mí y por ti desespero. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno, 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 digno. En tu dimensión,
en tu dimensión. Anhelo vivir en tu dimensión, Señor. Yo anhelo vivir. Eres mi amor mayor, que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno, 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 digno. Amor, amor, que nadie puede resistir, que cautiva de verdad. Ya no puedo decidir, estás muy dentro de mí y por ti desespero. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno, 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 único digno, ¿quién no te temerá, Señor? Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Eso. Os estaba esperando. Vamos. Toquen bien fuerte. Yeah. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, 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 amor. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno, 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 digno. Digno, digno. digno de ver, digno, digno, digno. Digno, digno. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, 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 que me cautivó, me atrapó. Digno, digno, digno. Amor, amor, amor. Amor, amor, que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno, 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 digno.